her dream to be in those seats that you are in right now. Now she went a different path, so she wasn't able to sit in those seats, but she wants to do something with you guys to give her a full circle moment. That lady's name is Beyoncé.
I got a call from Cortez Bryant, and he let me know that a guy by the name of Jesse wanted to get in contact with me about potentially just doing something big over the holiday. He didn't tell me what it was. So I mean, initially, I knew it was a big opportunity, but I still didn't know what it was.
Here we go.
Six critically acclaimed solo albums, legendary world tours, most decorated artist in Grammy history, and currently the world's most famous music mogul.
I grew up in Houston, Texas, visiting Prairie View. We rehearsed at TSU for many years in Third Ward, and I always dreamed of going to an HBCU.
Her father, Dr. Matthew Knowles, served as a professor at the university from 2008 to 2017. So having the Ocean of Soul Marching Band perform with her at the most anticipated Christmas Netflix performance was a combination of excitement and excellence, mutually beneficial for Queen Bee and Texas Southern University.
I think this will revitalize the university's culture. A lot of times we look at Texas Southern University as a single organization, it's just a university in Houston, Texas, but we don't look at the community that Texas Southern feeds. We don't look at the people that Texas Southern create. We don't look at just how impactful Texas Southern is to the city of Houston. So not only is this a good branding opportunity, not only will this bring different partnerships and more money and things to the university, but it also gives us resources that we can give back to the people that we support.
Support for not only the surrounding communities, but for the students as well, especially those in the marching band who gave up spending the holiday with their families to start preparing and rehearsing for an opportunity of a lifetime.
I had no words. Honestly, it was very surreal. I knew the moment was happening, but in my brain, it was just I had no words. I was just completely and utterly shocked.
I was speechless. This is something that I want to do. I want to be on tour, and to be dancing with Beyonce as my first tour, no agency, no nothing. I'm still in college. I just finished finals. That's amazing. It's out of this world. It's an experience that I will cherish forever. I could tell my kids, my family, your mama did that, or your sister, your cousin, I danced for Beyonce. I was speechless. I almost wanted to pass out.
We got male, we got female, we got different ethnicities, and then we also have different classifications. Every performance is like a course. You're getting a lot of information specific to that course, and then on the performance, there's the final exam. So this project is different than what we normally do. It's what we do, but it's not halftime, it's not a football game. Halftime in football games, the content is curated by us. This content is gonna come from the top down. So right now, we're just really in music rehearsal. We're practicing from 6 to 10 every day. We come in here, we go through the track. Right now, it's a 12-minute long track. So we're just basically, in a couple of days, we're gonna be practicing with the track. We had to write it out. Our chief arranger, Mr. Trenton Hunter, he wrote out everything. So we're just making sure the rest is right. We're making sure the drums where they're supposed to be, so that once we start practicing with the speakers and they get their recording, they can be confirmed that the band is good. So maybe in a couple of days, we're gonna send an audio recording of what we've been doing, just so they could kind of check it off. All right, they're caught up on this. Our next level of content is probably gonna be the formations. because it's going to be halftime, certain things that I do know is that the band is going to be making little different formations on different sides of the field.
And 1, ready, 3.
Going into everything before we received any information, I was like, okay, well, let's just do what we do. So we will still go through like all our progressions. We did across the floor work, we did our walks and all of the stuff that we typically do, our counts, and we just did that all of last week until we got, further more direction on what needed to be done. Practices have been all day. Yesterday, I want to say the girls were here 12 hours. And then they said, see you in another 12 hours. To stay another 12 hours. So everything is unfolding. I feel the HBCU dance community that we have here at Texas Southern University have molded them to be able to sustain long hours and focus on the reason why they're here. And that's basically to make the performance top notch, how we've been doing all season. So I think my girls are really like prepared and have been prepared for a while for any type of opportunity that can present itself.
Throughout the year, we write different kinds of songs, different kinds of music, different genres, and each person's interpretation of arranging is going to be different. With this type of project, because we're playing with an artist, we got to stay out the way. That's one. You're an accompaniment. You're not the lead. So that takes away the depth and all of the extra stuff that you will put into the music. And then also, because we're also playing with a track, you want to play characteristically. Like the characteristic range of a trumpet from the low C to the high C. You don't want to go over. You ain't trying to do nothing extra under. You want to be able to create a wholesome sound.
Teacher Nick. Y'all, Nick was my teacher and I didn't even know.
First and foremost, I make sure I'm going to sleep at a good time. We're starting practice at 12. Thankfully, it's not too hot. The weather been a little bipolar, but it's nothing like I'm dreading, of course. Make sure I'm staying hydrated. The basic necessities that you need to do as a dancer. Of course, body's starting to get a little tight, but I make sure that I'm stretching the night before and in the morning. And just as far as reviewing, because we have been learning a lot in these couple of days, but again, just how my team is, we're gonna get it done and we're gonna look good, and each day we get better and better.
It's for everybody in the band. You don't eat, that's on you. You're not responsible for feeding you after that. So we'll probably like airplay through something. Okay, you see that? All right. All right, y'all got that? All right, yeah, we got that right here. Okay, now let's play.
To actually be a part of an organization and to be on the dance team and like, either working or just, trying to be a college student, it's hard. It's really hard. And we don't get a lot of recognition as we should. Like, we're working just as hard as the football players or soccer team or any team out there, and half of the time, people come to the football games for the motion and the band. Like, so because we give that entertainment, and I wouldn't call myself a dancer, I would call myself like a performer or an entertainer, because when I'm going out there on that field or on that stage, like, I'm giving you a show. Like, you're gonna know, like, I'm enjoying myself, like, this is what I want to do, and I've been doing this since I was 2, so you gotta just keep it going. Like, I have to get to my goal, and my goal in life is I'm there right now. Beyoncé, yeah, that's the peak of the dance resume right there.
We are the first full ensemble to perform with Beyoncé Knowles, and not only that, as ourselves. We're not fake, we're Texas Southern University. So that is a big thing and puts us in a class on our own.
When it comes to like, okay, no, I'm performing here and I want them, that is not common, where you're actually chosen and they've watched videos and they've experienced seeing you and what you do, and they admire what you do and they want a part of that. So I think that is just overwhelming within itself, and it happening now, and with this team and with this organization, like where we've been for the past few years, is like hard work really does pay off. the hard work and dedication that we put in definitely pays off.
I don't think that they are going to realize until years later, to be honest. I think it'll be a defining moment in their young lives to where it's something that they've stuck with for so long. People always promised them ways that it'll pay off, and it brought them to the grandest stage that they could ever think of. For a lot of these students, the prophecy is fulfilled, you know, where everybody, what this thing promised, all the time, hard work, effort, discipline, long nights, times that you doubted yourself, times that you didn't have all of the confidence in your musicianship, it brought you to Beyoncé, it brought you to Christmas Day, Cowboy Carter. The real significance is the whole world is gonna stop. That's the real significance. And they're not expecting you. So just being able to share a platform with an artist like Beyoncé, I think that is gonna be their takeaway. I think they're gonna hold that real near and dear to their hearts.
I'm sorry. I'm really proud of you, Serenity. You have did the unbearable. You have broken so many records in your eyes. You have made history in your eyes. And that little girl who was wearing the pink tutu with the barrettes posing like this is like, she's here and she wanted to tell you that we made it, but we definitely not done. Like, this is just the beginning, and I'm really proud of you, and I love you.